Assume I'm live. What's up? Hi, I'm NME. This is Abadox, and we just about are back on time, so I'm not gonna wait around. Now we're definitely live. So if you missed any of that introduction, I'm still NME, and this is still Abadox. Let's play. All right. So here's the deal with this game. Number one, this is not a Konami game, although they're trying to fool you. This is made by Natsume, in America, published by Milton Bradley. As my boy Aqua's pointing out, what's up, Aqua's? How's everyone doing? This game, if you've ever heard of a game called Life Force, it's kind of like Life Force. And this is about the time where I'm going to stop talking so I don't die in the first stage. So bear with me for a little bit. We're going to get through this together. I haven't streamed in, years, so I have to get my sea legs back about me. But this game rules. I love shmups that have the multi, what do you call it? Not multi-dimensional, but vertical and horizontal scrolling. I just think that's a really cool concept. That is probably used more often than I realize, but it feels like it's somewhat rare. It's decent. Oh, I forgot the timer. There's a timer. Okay, so let's call it like 90 seconds behind what the actual time is. Who cares? That's not the point of... I mean, you can speedrun this, but that's not the point. Here's what we're going for, folks. So, I have some hardware malfunctions that maybe we won't have to get into, but maybe we will. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Coming up in 2-1. So we're on 1-2 right now, so we have a little bit. But here, we're going for a no miss. That may even be what the category says. I don't remember what I submitted, honestly. But if we can do no miss, awesome. If not, I have a couple safety saves just in case. It's a marathon, keep things moving along. And also it's late. And, it's so funny. Best laid plans, right? I submit this, I'm like, cool, I haven't played video games in forever, but I got a hankering to play some shmups, let's go. So I submit this, and I submit a shmup that's an hour long. Not anticipating that I would be waking up at 5:45. It's a little bit after 11:20 here, where I live, so it's gonna be a late night for me. But this is the business we've chosen, so whatever, we'll make that do. Okay, the boss of this stage coming up, I guess my TV doesn't work properly anymore, which I only found out about, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, thereabout. I need to get rid of this. There we go, okay. That speeds things up, getting rid of that barrier at the start of this level. This is the only time I do it. Realistically, I should do that at the start of every top-down stage, but I don't. We have the laser now, the laser being the choice weapon of the game. Want to get the 3 missile upgrades as soon as we can. They are about as good of homing missiles as you can get. They're not perfect by any means, but there's different tropes in shmups. Music, narrators, like the announcer, that's a big thing of how I rate shmups, but also homing missile quality. Okay, I cannot see when I do this fight. I'll explain after the fight. Okay. Alright, so let me explain really quickly before the next stage starts. I don't know what happened, but the vertical hold on this TV breaks when there's flashing. Also, I apologize about not announcing the flashing, but if you're watching a shmup marathon and you weren't expecting flashing, expect flashing. Because, that's kind of part and parcel with this genre, unfortunately. Yeah, apparently this TV, and sadly, this is a Sony Trinitron, so it always hurts when those TVs start going up. But, yeah, I guess that's the situation I'm dealing with. I tried some different cables and whatnot, and for 3 boss fights that we're going to encounter, that was one of them. I think it's 3 or 4. That is the trickiest one, the one that we just did. So that's the good news. But for a few of the boss fights, the vertical hold goes away, and basically the entire screen wraps vertically as I'm connecting hits. So as you can imagine, with shots being fired and all of that stuff, it's a little bit harrowing in real time. But we survived, so, take the best, or take the good with the bad, whatever I'm trying to say. We're trying to do this fight quickly. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, we took no hits. I mean, the barrier took hits. I didn't take any hits. I have 2 shields going on here. The B pickup is a barrier. Those are the floating orbs around us, kind of like options in Gradius, because this is, again, this is not a Konami game. This has nothing to do with Gradius or Life Force. I don't know why you would think that. This game does have awesome music, though, so... And again, in case you missed the first stage, I love that they cribbed the Konami pause sound. It makes me very happy. I can't kill this little seed right here. I'm going to die over this foolishness. There we go. Alright. I told you, the homing missiles are pretty good, but they're not foolproof. And we'll see if they actually kill these little mouth creatures. Whatever we're calling these guys. Alright. Come. Or not. Okay, I'm not even going to try to kill them. Okay, we're going to try to set up for a quick kill. This is boss number 2 that will kirk out on the screen for me. So, I have a safety save here in case it does. Okay! That was pretty good. That was pretty good. The screen didn't shake quite as much that time, so that's good news for me. Okay. Technically, there's 2 more bosses where the screen will get all nasty business. But they are... The third one is of no consequence, and the 4th one is of minor consequence. I'd say it's a little bit harder than the one we just did. A little bit. Okay, good. This is one of the areas where you want those missiles to be primed and ready. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. You know, you psych yourself out in the marathon, right? You're like, you've done it 1,000 times, which is not... I mean, 1,000 times in my life, yes. 1,000 times in practice, no. Practice? We talking about practice? I just want to win a game. Wait, I mixed 2 different... Whatever, don't worry about it. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, it doesn't matter. Alright, this boss fight is cool, though. We can just kind of sit here and tank it, because we're loaded for shields. The other shield that I have not mentioned yet is called the, I don't know if it's called Photon Shield, Plasma Shield, what? I'm going to back up a little bit, because I want to keep this barrier into the next stage. That was kind of a slow kill, if we're being honest, but let's just lie and say it was really excellent and world record pace for this non-speed run. Oh boy, okay. So that P, that allows me to take 2 direct hits from enemies, from projectiles, really whatever. And the barriers, I don't even know how many hits they can take, but quite a few. But you can see when they're starting to degrade, when the barriers go from brown to blue. We don't want that. That is a big round circle weapon that is not nearly as powerful as this laser. We hope to not die. The dying is very punitive in this game. Okay. That boss fight was fine. And what I mean, that was quick. That boss fight was fine as far as the flashing goes. From breaking the screen. Again, everybody, if flashing bothers you, please be advised. That boss fights in particular are something you're going to want to avoid. So when that music starts fading out, maybe close those eyes. The older I get, the more that stuff bothers me, so I try to be alert to let folks know, but you know, sometimes in the heat of the moment in the stream, it's tough to remember to say that, even with the best of intentions. So I apologize if I miss anyone on that. All right. Now we're really inside this alien here. So yeah, we are entering an alien planet. I'm a doctor trying to rescue a princess in space, because, you know, that's pretty much how all these things go. The doctor conceit is kind of different. Okay, let's try not to die by doing something stupid. Okay? Good. I mean, I can still die. Don't get me wrong. I didn't die doing that, though. Okay, that should be a good spacing to not die. Okay. This is an 11 measure song, but it's probably my favorite one in the game. Very short loop, though. If you're scoring along at home, we are on the second to last main world. Each world in this game has 2 stages, except, I guess, for the final escape. So we're pretty close to home. Can a lot go wrong? Absolutely. Of course. I mean, that's kind of what you play shmups for, right? Because at any moment it can go completely sideways. And that's the challenge. That and awesome music. I don't know what it is about shmups as a genre, why they all have great music, or all the good ones anyway, but I love it. Okay, cool. Look, we got that glitch kill. That enemy did not spawn in, so now just the gun portion of the enemy is still active. We're really showcasing the quality stuff here right now. Alright, we gotta watch out for these lasers, because they will kill you in one hit, no matter what your shield level is. It's like running into a wall, which will also kill me if I do that. Theoretically, I'm trying to cut the slowdown here, but mostly I'm just trying to stay alive. Those explosions will sometimes damage you. I don't exactly know what the particulars are, so I just try to avoid them as best I can. Because, you know, the whole dying thing, bad news. We've discussed that before, but I really can't stress enough how bad it is to die in this game. Almost as bad as me trying to read chat while playing a shmup. I stink at it anyway in marathons, but you add like a shmup on top of it and forget about it. I will do my best to catch up before the escape, I guess. You know what would have been a really good idea? To like, all those times I paused to show how it's a Konami sound. Could have like snuck a peek at chat then. Did I know? Okay, this is our second to last. Flash out. Oh, this boss hit. Hey! Maybe my TV fixed itself because the boss didn't like shake the screen at all that time. Okay. Cool. So this next boss coming up is the final boss, for which I have witnessed that happening on this TV today. Okay, quiet time. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, we're just gonna stay right here. 3, and then the 4th one is a ghost. Okay, and once we see the ghost, we're good. We can come down here and kill it. All right, that is a very, very nasty piece of business part of the game. In the speedrun, it is an absolute savage piece of business for just showcasing and trying to go. I mean, for no miss, it can still be a problem. And we have another section that can be problematic too, so we're not out of the woods yet. But for the moment, we're okay. Down, grab that. We're just gonna sit down here and we're gonna hope for the best. All right, cool. We're good. Okay, this is the last boss that can give me a hard time with the screen. Oh boy. Oh, it's a hard time. Okay, can't see nothing. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna recycle. Boss should be dead already, but I have to avoid these things. I can't see anything. Okay. Whew. I shouldn't say I can't see anything. I can see very little. Like when I stop attacking, I can see. When I'm attacking, forget about it. All right, again, I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I have to avoid the spawn-ins. Okay, perfect. There are 2 more that come. And we're gonna be on the right side for both of them. There's 1. I don't need to pick up that barrier. It'd be nice to have, but I don't need it. There's 1 more coming. Okay, that's the last one of those little spawny doodad, I don't know what we call them, things. Okay, we got the plasma. Plasma's good. Okay, we're gonna avoid whatever that thing is. Little monkey man, little space monkey. Space monkey mafia. Okay. What's your favorite line from We Didn't Start the Fire? I don't know if mine is Space Monkey Mafia or Heavy Metal Suicide. I think it's Space Monkey Mafia, though. All right, hi chat. What's up? There's Aquas, there's Ant. Okay. Last boss done. So now we just have to escape. So this would be an amazing time if if I started the timer right, but I did not. So add like 90 seconds to this, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know what the first stage takes. It's been forever since I've done a speedrun of this game. All right, doesn't matter. This ain't anything special, but it's you know, solid run as long as I don't eat it here. Okay. Trick is to watch the stage, not your character. Okay. One more tricky move coming up. 2, 3, 4, here it comes. Okay, we're good. And there we go. All right. That was a no-miss run! That was legit no-miss run. All right. It all came together. Fun fact, I've completed one, before this run that we just completed, I did one successful run start to finish, and it was about 20 minutes into Telio's Super Alesta run. So, planning. Thanks for the GGs, folks. Shima, Roby, Salak, Lyra, Mr. Postal, Kasai Sakurai, thank you for the GG. I hope that's anywhere close. Personal world record. That's so funny you mentioned that. I was trying to explain to someone why I like to call, say in running, people like to use PR instead of PB, and I still use PB. And other people who know that from track and field or from, you know, running will say, like, oh, don't you mean PR? I'm like, no, I definitely mean PB. For reasons I can't really get into. Ant knows. Anyway. I tried getting a no-miss, no-bomb run in my game Toho 6, but that game's too hard. Yep. It's nice to have some no-miss gamers over here. You know, it's very satisfying being able to no-miss a shmup. This is obviously not the hardest shmup of all time. NES-wise, it was kind of considered tough back in the day. At least, I mean, it's tough for me, but it's good stuff. All right, let us not wait too long. We have seen all of the credits here. I'm going to allow Ant to take us to break, and we will be right back with the next one, Blazing Lasers. So stick around, everyone!